Therefore, I think that we ought to be very selective in allowing any Muslim or future Chinese students in here.
Not only does the Muslim world have something in common with ISIS, it has too much in common with ISIS.
There are no innocent people. Thank God for 9/11. Thank God for dead soldiers. Thank God for IEDs. There are no innocent people.
Connor, what's up with all these news, man? Why are people so biased? Why are news channels so bigoted? Do you think there's a way where I can actually learn about identities through, like, first-hand knowledge?
Man, you need to go out and form your own first-hand opinion. Go around our area. Pleasanton has an extremely rich and diverse religious culture. I think you need to just go out and be able to form your own opinion and understanding about these religions.
You agree with me, right?
Definitely, dude. Super much so. All of it.
I wonder who that could be.
Go get the door, man.
Hi, how you doing today, sir?
I'm good, how are you doing?
Good. I was wondering if I could talk to you about the message of Christ.
That's a good coincidence, because I'm just actually doing a project trying to learn about different religions. Can I ask what religion you're from?
Yeah, I'm from the Jesus Christ Church of Latter-day Saints. I'm a Mormon.
Oh, interesting. So, can you tell me a bit about your message?
As a missionary, my job is to preach the message of Christ, and to help people like you hear Christ as well.
I've always wondered why Mormons spend so much effort trying to spread the religion. Why is that?
Oh, well, it's part of our mission as a missionary. It's a rite of passage to our embrace the church, and we feel like everybody should learn about God and be given the chance to learn as well.
Can you tell me about your a day as like a Mormon?
Oh, well, we wake up very early, around 6:30, and independently study the Bible. Teach the gospel to others in our community, and then try to inform new people about the message of Christ. We try to live in harmony, which usually prevents us from immorality, alcohol, and other sex drugs. We spend time doing community service and spreading our word and do our community teachings together. And here's a pamphlet that you can learn about. It's here in Pleasanton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Have a good day.
You too.
So, do you consider yourself a religious person?
I don't follow any specific religious denomination, but I consider myself a spiritual person.
What type of like specific practices do you do to like encompass your spiritual well-being?
Okay. Well, put some context to this. I believe that the whole universe is like a spiritual being. And since the same way that trees come out of the earth, humans come out of the earth as well. So humans we're innately spiritual beings just because we come out of this sort of, we come out of a higher power that is the earth. Does that make sense?
So do you practice anything with that?
Yes. Well, that's what I was getting to. Meditation helps you quiet your mind, focus on the present moment, and that opens you up to more of that spiritual undercurrent.
So you don't necessarily pray or anything, correct?
Well, prayer is a form of meditation.
Okay.
In the fact that you're just focusing all your attention on one area, and that creates space in your mind for...
Mm-hmm. How has your beliefs evolved? Like, what did you start out with? Were you a denomination? Were you baptized?
Well, I was baptized Catholic, but I never really followed that.
You kind of led to your own beliefs?
Yeah, I think it was a natural progression. I tend to be very introspective.
Mm-hmm.
So me thinking about stuff led to ideas, and then evolved from there.
Hey Max, how you doing, buddy?
Broder, long time no see. How you been?
Good to see you, man. So I'm doing a religious project talking about the religious identity and diversity in my hometown. And I know you practice Buddhism, and I'm wondering if you could tell me a bit about it.
Yeah, sure I can. I practice Buddhism from the Tibetan tradition. Buddhism is so interesting because it's one of the most dynamic religions in the world. My personal goal for me is to become more of a real and mindful human being. Mindful in the sense of becoming more aware of my thoughts, my actions, and my feelings. Help me channel my inner dialogue from I'm getting angry at this person to seeing from their perspective and allow me to become more compassionate for them.
How do you usually go about this?
One way I do is by meditating. Would you like me to show you?
Yes, I really would.
Okay, let's sit down and experience this.
Okay.
Sit calmly. Experience your breath going in and out. And be aware of the breath nourishing you. Just be in the present moment with the breath, and all the negative thoughts and worries subside. It is helpful to remember the Buddhist qualities at this time, for it inspires us to emulate the Buddha's kindness, wisdom, and skill in our daily activities. You may do an analytic meditation, thinking about the meaning of the particular teaching the Buddha gave and applying it to your own life. This also steers your energy in a positive direction first thing in the morning.
Man, that was tough. I was really trying to apply what you said to my own thoughts. Thank you for this. It was really eye-opening.
You're welcome. It just takes practice.
So I really went on this project not really knowing what to expect, you know. I don't really have my own opinions, but between you and Buddhism, my friend who practices Mormonism, and my brother who talked to me a lot about spirituality, I think I really gained a cool insight into the religious diversity. So I thank you for this.